How can I overcome having begged and pleaded with my ex? Hey folks, I am Jim Miller, helping you find and keep the love of your life and write a better love story. I'm going to ask, if you're new to this channel, smash the subscribe button. It should actually be right over in this ballpark. Tick the bell icon when you do. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. Also would like to ask you to check the description below for some free ebooks. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment in the section below the video. But let's dive right into this content here. Been getting a lot of emails here recently from some people trying to get their ex back who have mentioned that, you know, during their time they have been needy, clingy, desperate, done some begging and pleading, and begging and pleading very rarely works, and it's not an attractive quality. So if you have done that, or if you are still doing it, I would ask you to stop. Just stop doing it, stop contacting your ex, and go into a period of no contact. Take some time away from the situation, back away a little bit, so you can get a handle on who you are and where you're going and what you're feeling. Also, you're giving your ex a break. I've been on both sides of that coin, people, honestly. I've been begging and pleading, I've been desperate and needy, and I've had someone be that way with me. And either way, it's not a good thing. What happens is, if you're blowing up your ex's phone, or you're blowing up their Facebook or their email and just sending them, you know, why can't this work? Why did it have to fall apart? What can I do to change? You know, what can I do to make this better? It's unattractive, and it bothers them. You're kind of putting them on the spot to tell you you're actually setting yourself up for rejection. Your ex has broken up with you. They need some space. They need some space away from you to figure out what's going on in their life, what they want, whether or not you're the person that they want to be with. And if you're in there digging and digging and digging, they can't take that time. They can't find that peace that they need inside to figure out what they need. So the best thing you can do, if you are begging and pleading, or if you have, is to go into a period of no contact. I'm not a big fan of the no contact rule per se, that after 30 days they're going to come crawling back. No, I don't necessarily believe in that. No contact is not for your ex. No contact is for you. It's for you to take some time away. If you know in your heart, you know in your mind that you're not going to contact this person for 30 days. Say, for instance, you just say, I'm not going to contact this person for 30 days. You're not sitting around planning on what's the perfect thing to say, what's the perfect, you know, I gotta put together the perfect sentence or the perfect phrase or the perfect whatever in your text or in your phone call. You know, you plan this stuff and you practice it over and over and over in your head. You take that all off the table, and that's good. It gives you a little bit of time to really sit back, look at the relationship, take an inventory on the relationship. Really take an inventory on the relationship and see where you went wrong. See where your ex was wrong, because it takes two people to make a relationship and it takes two people to break it. It gives you a chance, though, to take a look at your behavior and your characteristics and your qualities and see if there's something you can improve. Self-improvement, never a waste of time. If you cave and you go back to begging and pleading, or you go back to the needy and clingy behavior, stop again. I mean, it's easy for me to sit here and say this. It was never easy to hear when I was in the middle of it. Trust me, and I've been there more times than I'd care to mention. I'm an old dude, and I've had a handful of relationships in my life. But if you are in the needy and clingy, the beg, the plead, stop. Not for your ex, but for yourself. Take that time. Give your ex some space. Give your ex some time away from you to really get a chance on what they feel and what they need. You'd be surprised quite often that when you back away from that, they wonder where you are. They wonder what's going on. The bad things in a relationship start to subside, and they start to see the good things. They will start to miss you, maybe, depending on how the relationship was. I mean, if you cheated on them or something like that, yeah, you're probably better off just to move on, because that's a very bad betrayal, very difficult to get around. But if it was just, you know, some bad behavior or some poor things, work on yourself. What were your fights about? What did you guys always fight about? I'm sure there was a few things. Work on that behavior. Does it need to be improved? Maybe that's part of who you are and you shouldn't change it. But maybe, just maybe, it was something that led or helped to lead up to the breakup of the relationship. And if it's a relationship that you really want, work on it. You know, take the time to figure that out. So that's the best thing to do if you find yourself in a pleading, begging situation. Stop as soon as you realize it, back up, and look at yourself. There's hope out there, people. There really is. And I've gotten so many nice emails here recently from some people that have been able to put this stuff back together. A couple of people that have not been able to put their relationships back together, but they feel so much better about who they are because they took that time to work on themselves. I'm sorry, hate to beat it into the ground. My videos mostly are about mindset. The battle for your ex is won here and here. It's in your heart and it's in your head. It's in your mindset. So take that to heart, folks. Again, Jim Miller, helping you find and keep the love of your life. Write a better love story. Again, check the description below the video. There are some free ebooks down there that I give away. You can download those immediately. Also, if you get a chance, check out my website. I'm trying to do it. It's kind of rough yet, but I got some blog posts on there, abetterlovestory.com. I haven't learned to work the software yet, so I can't put it here. When I figure out this video software, and I'm an IT guy, by the way, when I figure out the video software and I can put it here. But there is a link in the description below again. Put it down there. If there's something you want me to talk about, throw a comment down below. Be glad to answer all comments. And my personal email address, have a relationship question that you don't want to post in the public comments, put it down below, or take the email address from the description and send me an email. I generally try to respond to everything within 24 hours. So again, have a great night, folks. Jim Miller. Thank you.